Good morning, all of you students. We have completed the chapter Fabric and Fiber. All the topics we discussed in this chapter. Now I'm going to explain the exercises. Exercise A, as you know, this is the fill in the blanks. Question number 1 is cotton plants grow well in dash soil. Cotton plants grow well in black soil, so we will fill a black in this blank. Now, question number 2. Cotton is obtained from the dash of the cotton plant called dash. Cotton is obtained from the fruits of the cotton plant, which is called balls. So, we will fill in first blank, we will fill the fruit, and in second, balls. In question number 3, the body coat of sheep is called the body coat of sheep is known as the fleece. So, we will write fleece in this blank. Wool is obtained from the body coat of animals like goat, sheep, and camel. Now, question number 5. Jute is obtained from the dash of jute plant. It is obtained from the bark of jute plant. So, we will write bark in this blank. Now, in exercise B, we have to match the following. Question number 1 is fibers into thread. The process of converting fibers into threads is known as spinning. So we will match it with spinning. Thread into fabric, it will be matched with weaving. Coloring the fabric, it is matched with the dyeing. Making pattern on fabric, it is known as printing. So we will match it with printing. Making fabric smooth and shiny, it is the process of finishing. So we will match it with finishing. Now in C, which one of these is not in this? We have to take the correct option. Which one of these is not a man-made fiber? Linen is natural fiber, so we will take the option linen because all others are man-made fibers. In question number 2, from the following, the only incorrectly matched pair is the incorrectly matched pair. Silk mulberry is correct, jute stem is correct, coir outer covering of coconut is correct, cotton is matched with seeds. This is incorrect match, so we will take this option. Now, question number 3. The process of pulling and twisting of strands to make a fiber is known as. This is known as twisting of strands is always known as spinning. So we will take the spinning option correct. Now in 4, weaving is done by using machines called looms. The machine which is used in weaving is known as looms. Jute and cotton plants grow well respectively in jute grow well in alluvial and cotton in black soil. So first option alluvial and black soils is correct. Now come to the next exercise, exercise D, in which we have to answer the given question in brief. Question number 1 is, how are clothes important for us? Clothes are important for us because they help in protecting us from heat, cold, dust, and germs. So they are important for us. In question number 2, define the term natural fibers. Natural fibers. The fibers which we obtain from natural sources like plants and animals are known as natural fibers. The fibers that we obtain from natural sources like plant and animals are known as natural fibers. For example, cotton and jute. Give two examples of plants fiber. Two examples of plant fibers are jute, cotton. You can write coir, linen also. Any two you can write in this question. Now question number 4. Name the kind of soil that is suitable for growing jute plant. Alluvial soil is suitable for growing jute plant. So we will write that so alluvial soil is suitable for growing jute plants. Now question number 5. Where is coir obtained from? Coir is obtained from the outer covering of the coconut. This is the answer of question number 5. Coir is obtained from the outer covering of coconut. Now, exercise E, in which the answers we have to write are long answers. Question number 1, state the conditions that help in growth of cotton plant. The conditions that help in growth of cotton plants are: cotton plants require black soil because it remains dry from top but retains the moisture inside. Warm and humid climate having temperature of over 16 degrees Celsius provide the most suitable condition. These are the conditions which required for the growth of cotton plant. Now question number 2, why do we need to use fresh soil for cultivating jute plant every year? State any 3 uses of jute. Now, the first part of this question, jute plant uses up the fertility of the soil to a large extent. So, fresh soil is therefore needed every year for growing jute plants. Any 3 uses of jute are making ropes, gunny bags, carpets, etc. These are the uses of jute. Now, question number 3, give the difference between spinning and weaving. These are the 2 steps of making clothes. Spinning is the process of twisting the raw fibers together to make yarn. Process of twisting the raw fibers together to make yarn is known as spinning. Weaving, the process of making clothes from yarn is known as weaving. This is the difference between spinning and weaving. Okay, now question number 4 is write in correct sequence the names of the steps involved in the production of cloth. We have to write the names of the steps in sequence. The first one is collecting the fibers from different sources. Second is spinning. Third is weaving. Fourth is dyeing. Fifth is printing. Sixth is finishing. And seventh is tailoring. These are the different steps involved in the production of cloth. First one, collection of fibers. Second, spinning. Then weaving, dyeing, printing, finishing, and tailoring. Now, question number 5. Differentiate between natural and synthetic fibers. State any 3 advantages of synthetic fibers over natural fibers. At first, what is the difference between natural and synthetic fibers? Natural fibers, as you know, the fibers which are obtained from natural sources like plants and animals are known as natural fibers. Synthetic fibers, the fibers which are prepared in the factories using appropriate chemicals are known as synthetic fibers. This is the difference between natural and synthetic fiber. Now, any 3 advantages of synthetic fibers over natural fibers are: synthetic fibers are stronger, wrinkle free, and have fast color. So, students, we have completed all the exercises of the chapter Fabric from Fiber. So, that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.